I just think about that one 4th of July where that dude walked up to me in the movie theater and was like, I watch every week, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, word. Like, cause we don't get to talk to people. I mean, our close circle, they check it out and see what's going on. And shout outs to y'all. But when a stranger is like, nah, dog, that's that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'll go back next week.
Yeah.
I give you another hour.
That's how I feel about work. You see that paycheck, you're like,
yeah.
I guess I'll come back.
I guess
next
I'll
week.
see you on. I guess I'll see you on
I'll
Monday.
Be here Monday. Until that shit dry up, I'll be here.
So I wanted to bring up the Lloyd Banks thing because did you see the Cameron and Jim Jones and 50 Cent? Because Cameron and Mace got that podcast.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
That shit's really dope.
Yeah.
But 50 was on there and they were talking to him about Jim Jones because I guess I missed it, but Jim Jones and 50 had like a thing. Or I'm fucking this all up. 50 and Cameron had a thing, like a little quarrel back in the day. And it was behind Jim Jones, and Jim Jones was involved somehow or a way. And 50, 50's the man, dude. Like, he's really the fucking greatest. He's like, he explains it. He's like, no, I just had to, like, see if Cameron was really about that shit. So I said some slick shit just to kind of see what Cameron was going to do. And I was like, okay, he about that. He real. So I fucks with Cameron now. But Jim Jones was somehow involved in that shit. So he was saying that shit on Cameron's podcast, and Cameron started laughing. Cameron and Mace were having a fucking good old time laughing at it. And, he was Dipset and all that shit. So he started talking shit like, what the fuck, man? Like, y'all gonna do me like that? And Cameron's like, hold the fuck up, dog. Like, let's not act like you was like the head guy or even any kind of good guy. You was a fan. Yeah. You were like a hang around. That we was like, yeah, he a little cooler than the average dude, so let's put him on. And you had like 1 or 2 songs. Yeah. So let's not act like you're some big time red carpet motherfucker. And then, so I'm going through the whole rabbit hole. Yeah. And people bring up Jim Jones. They're like, Jim Jones, like Cameron wasn't even like the best out of Dipset. Jewels was the best out of Dipset, and I agree. Jewels was the shit. But then people are like dogging Lloyd Banks behind this shit. How the fuck did Lloyd Banks get brought into this shit? And they're like, well, Lloyd Banks is like the Jim Jones of Dipset. I said, whoa.
No. Tony Yayo.
No. Tony Yayo was definitely the Jim Jones of that. But nah. Lloyd Banks was the best out of GU. Yeah. A lot of people just didn't listen to his mixtapes like we did.
Buck was dope.
Yeah, I mean, Buck was like he wasn't a lyricist. Like,
It was catchy.
Yeah, he was definitely hood as a motherfucker. But when we talk about the best and all of that stuff, we always go like, what we on, like clever, witty, like depth, like put some thought into your shit. And
they better put
Young
some
Buck did
respect
not.
on Banks.
Nah, Banks was the man, dude.
Banks he's probably in I give him top 20 lyricist.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And 50's not in the top 20.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
But now, that's what I'll say.
Lyrically
no.
wise, no.
Lyrically, no. And that's what I'll say about like Jewels. Like, same thing. Jewels is above Cameron to me lyrically, but Cameron's Cameron. Cameron's got the songs. Cameron's got the swag. Cameron's got, you know what I mean? He's the 50 of Dipset.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, for sure. Like, there ain't no disputing that shit. I always like Cameron. It's just like Cameron. The thing about like Jewels and like Lloyd Banks to me is they transcend the New York shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like 50, Cameron, they're just super fucking New York. You know what I mean? Like Young Buck, he's super fucking Tennessee. You know what I mean? Like, but there's artists like fucking Andre 3000. You know what I mean? Like, Big Boy's super Atlanta. And if you fuck with Atlanta vibes, you're going to fuck with Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? If you like Tennessee shit, you're going to fuck with that. If you like New York shit, you're going to fuck with Cameron. But Jewels, Banks, Andre 3000, people like that, like, they transcend that shit because of the lyrical nature of it. You know what I'm saying?
The true love for hip-hop.
The true love for hip-hop, yeah. So, like, no matter where you're from, if you respect the art, you know what I mean, then you're gonna fuck with it.
That's a very well. Yeah. That's very well put.
That's how I've always looked at, like, I mean, fuck it, I fuck with Nelly, but then like I can't think of no But I always thought Murphy Lee was a better lyricist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Murphy Lee ain't got the tracks. He ain't got the fucking the whole package. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But lyrically, he's on some shit. You know, he has like bars. Like he can fucking rap. You know what I mean?
You could tell in his raps that even if they weren't like, I mean, because you go back now, you listen to some Murphy Lee, and you be like, he definitely shined, like outshine. He stood out, but you could see like, oh, he's putting effort in to be an artist, like to be that transcending thing that you're talking about. Nelly just had it, dude. Nelly was the shit.
Yeah, Nelly's
like,
just
Nelly was the shit. I seen one of those dudes that like broke down like you probably seen him on TikTok. He's a white dude. He's kind of bald, kind of heavy, not super heavy, but he's a little chunky, and he talks. He always like says like, this artist was this person and that person and that. And then
the dude with the glasses.
Yeah, and then at the end he's like, and this was Nelly.
Yeah,
well, he did the Nelly story thing, and that's a very interesting story.
Yeah,
because like Nelly was
was it like City Spud or one of them was like the actual rapper guy?
Yeah, well,
got locked up or something, or it was like his brother
Ali.
or something.
I think it was Big Ali.
Okay,
I think it was Big Ali.
I remember like this. It's been a while, but I vaguely remember like Nelly was kind of like I don't want to say Eazy-E, but he was
more like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right.
I'm
talking about like I'm not talking about like sonically. I'm just saying like he wasn't. There was like a guy that was the guy, and Nelly was like not the guy, but that guy went away or something happened, and then Nelly blew up. Like,
okay,
if that makes sense, is that what it was?
If you go back to like sort of, but the way it was is he was mad young, so that he kind of came around with the group, and I think it was Big Ali that was the first round. I want to say it was Big Ali. We have to go back and look this up, but they were a group and they were doing their thing. But then like when Nelly came on the track, the producer was like, or somebody in that had some sway in the system was like, okay, the group thing's cool, but that dude is who we need to push.
Yeah.
So he kind of was like, you know how like D12 was like, Eminem was the guy, but he brought D12 with him. It was the same thing with Nelly. They were like, he's catchy. He's like, because when he first came out, he was like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
He was like sing-songy, real fast rapping kind of dude, just like that whole style. And he was like, he stood out so much from the group. He was like, I know y'all want this group thing to blow up, but it's too hard to pump a group right now. It's too hard to break a group, like make him a breakthrough artist. So let's push him, and then we'll bring y'all later. And then it was fucked up. Is the same thing, kind of like with Eminem. It's like nobody from the group ever really took off.
Yeah.
Because Nelly was such a dude.
That's what we always say, like with us when we was Creekside. Like we should have pushed Juice.
We should have pushed Juice.
Like
for sure.
Like that's just unanimous. It's like, I can honestly like we should have been writing for Juice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like not that he needed us to write because he had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we could have like gave him bars so that he had the bars that we could write, but he also had the swag that he could have. And I'm not saying like
I just think
write songs for him. Just like we should have been like
sat down. Let's put it together. It's
your
Juice.
Song. Yeah, this is your song.
Like they did for Eazy-E.
Because like as much as fucking like Don's a great writer. He's great at coming up with concepts. He's good at fucking writing hooks. It's just like sometimes you might not like the execution because he's doing it, but even Don could have been like, yo, like we all could have, like you said, sat down collectively and been like, all right.
We were young. Everybody was kind of like,
everybody just,
I don't want to say selfish.
Bravado. Just bravado.
I don't want to say selfish, but everybody was like, nah, yo, I want to be on. Like, we just didn't have a leader that wasn't in the group. Like when we met Lawson, I remember when we met Lawson. What was that song that y'all boy? What was it? Brown Liquor Music. I forget what it was. I think it was like Kenny and Don and I think you. It was like a vibey bop. I remember because we was going up the road, going somewhere, and we listened to that song. We was in Lawson's car, and Lawson looked over at Don, and he was like, "We need to push that song." Like you say, everybody wants you this. No. Who the fuck is everybody?
Yeah.
Who do you know that wants to? No, this song right here is what y'all need to just push the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And we didn't.
Yeah.
And we didn't, and we should have. And I remember him and Dawn had a say so about it because Dawn was like, "Man, we got fucking thousands of songs. They don't give a fuck about those songs.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck about those songs. Nobody knows who you are. That's why I respected Lawson. It's because he told us that the first night we met him. He was like, "It was good."
But we were too. We were sucking our own dicks, as you like to say, all the time. You know what I mean? Like we really were. I mean, it's I don't know. It's funny you say that because I was like looking up the 3 pages of like shit that we got. Like, bro, we literally have like 24 hours of fucking music, 30 hours of music. Like you could sit down.
Probably more than that if you count you and Dawn's little duo missions.
No, I'm just I mean that's just shit that because what we have uploaded like after that, like if you're talking Mason Jar Music, my solo projects, like those shit ain't up there. You know, just Creekside 7-3, we got 24, 30 hours of music.
That's wild.
Yeah. Think about
it. Dude, there was a time, that's 2 or 3 days out the week, we was at that studio, dude. Mm-hmm. For sure.
That shit was fun, but...
It was a good time. I wish it was closer. Like, I wish the studio would have been closer, but I say that, but I still probably wouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
That was the worst, dude. That's one thing I always kick myself in the ass about is, like, just not having... Just taking my time, just taking too much time, putting my shit out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What made me the most upset about it all the time was like even when Ryan came on here, when Juice came on here, it was like I didn't like he was rapping for a different reason than me. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like. It was like a lifestyle kind of thing, like you know what I'm saying, like he was involved with the gang, he was involved with the music, and like he just like married the two, and like, but I would just get upset because I was like I've told you in the past, is like because I really wanted it, and I didn't have that natural swag that Juice had. You know what I mean? And I didn't have that natural cadence and rhythm that you had. And I'm like, that's what pissed me off the most, because I'm like I just like be at the studio 2-3 times a week thinking about y'all motherfuckers being like, God, like if I like I have to come this much because I have to find my sound, my voice.
Well, you know, it's funny because like, I was thinking the same thing about you at the studio, because I was like, Michael's gonna bar this thing to death, dude. Like, I know that I can't just come on here and just sing songy, kind of like just float through. Michael's gonna get, and if Michael ain't gonna come with it, Don's gonna be on it, and I know he's gonna fucking chop this thing up. So yeah. I gotta come with it.
Nah, yeah, but I just mean like I'm just saying like in the sense of like y'all didn't really have to work at it. You know what I mean? Like y'all had it. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like. I had to work at it. Like, I had to work at it to make my, like, I hate listening to the old shit because I hear what I was trying to do and I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
My shit too, for
like,
sure.
Yeah, but your shit, like, I don't know. I listen to your shit and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, you understood how to put it together. You know what I mean? I didn't. And Juice understood how to put it together and I didn't. You know what I mean? And, like, I was hungry. And I was just like, damn, bro, I don't know. There's a lot of songs where, like, I'll listen to it and I'm like, damn, man, why didn't I just do what Juice was doing? Like,
yeah. It seemed like, but like you said, dude, like, Juice wasn't worried about having the bars. Juice wasn't worried about, he was just, like, it was just what he was, dude. It was just so natural for him.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucking wild, bro.
Good times.
That dude has some fucking shit, bro. There was a song. What song was I listening to?
Hey, what episode is this?
93, I think.
93,
94.
So if that's 94 weeks, how many years is that? It's almost 2.
Almost 2.
Because we started in February.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're pushing 2 years here,
yeah,
bro.
Almost 2. I was trying to get City to come through for the 100th episode, but we kind of got fucked up in the holidays. Because I was thinking the 100th episode would be like in February, but I think it might be closer to March now.
Okay.
Just because we've had some weeks off where we didn't
might
push
have to
it
get
out,
the cameraman on the hundo.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you want to get from behind the cam? Let's go. I don't know. I was just thinking of somebody like that would be a good, because I don't think City's been on with both of us yet.
Yeah.
With just me and you?
Maybe not just me and you, no. He was. I was on him with here.
I know he's been on with just
Randall.
me, and then he was on with all of us, like Randall, him, and
Randall,
me and you.
And then
I think that's it.
I thought I was on with one more. I need to get man. City's a great guest, dude. I love that dude.
Yeah, that's
Need to
what I
get
was
him back
thinking. He'd
on.
be a good one. I mean, obviously Dusty, I got him lined up to come soon and we'll do a pause, but and
Gay?
do a
Why
water
are you-
drops and shit.
Why are you gay?
Yeah. You listen to the new Protect Our Parks yet?
Yes.
I started listening to that. That shit was pretty. It's pretty
5
good.
hours.
Dude, that shit's
5
crazy,
hours,
bro.
and they don't get wasted. Like
You still ain't got on 520 yet?
no,
Dog, that's the funniest podcast out right now. I'm telling you, bro.
it's gonna be hard to beat Legion of Skanks, dude.
Well, I'll say this: it's not. They're not trying to be funny though. They're not comedians. They're just like the homies sitting around, and that's what makes it so funny to me because it's like, it's just like us sitting around shooting the shit, talking shit. Like it's so fucking funny, man. Them dudes are. Them boys be clowning, dog.
Hey, what was this video game you were telling me about? I swore you were talking about something else. So
Golden Axe.
So tell me that.
Jeff,
describe-
can you look up YouTube? Look up Golden Axe.
like axe?
Axe. Golden
A-X-E?
Axe. Axe me.
Like axe? Let me ask Jeff something.
Golden Axe. Sega. This is why you don't know it because it's Sega.
Sega game, yeah.
I'm a Sega guy.
I wasn't hot on Sega.
Oh, I'm also like that's why last night we were playing. Shout out Indy. We were playing PGA online with Indy. And I was like, yo, let me ask you, Indy, because him and Dusty, them boys is like fucking video game fucking savants. You know what I mean? Like, if I got like I was thinking it was Super Nintendo or Nintendo. That's why I called you. Because I know if it's like Nintendo, Super Nintendo,
Yeah.
you know that shit. You know every game on Super Nintendo. Yeah, that shit.
Nope, don't remember.
You don't remember that?
Nope.
That's what I was saying. The dwarf with the fucking
Do I remember this?
dog. This game was so fucking
I do
fire.
remember this game.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I remember this
Yeah.
game. We used to play this in Jerry's room, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
4 different characters you could pick.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come. Yeah, I do remember this game.
Yeah. But Indy, I was like, Indy, Ant was trying to tell me it might be this game, but I was like, I know it's not. Like, and literally I was like, do you know the game like where you can be, there's a dwarf and you could be a dwarf and there's like 4 characters. He was like, Golden Axe. Like, he knew it instantly. There's like 3 of them, I think. He's like, yeah, I got that shit. It's on Sega.
Is this the one you could like turn into like a Wolverine?
No, that's Altered Beast.
Yeah, that's Altered Beast.
That
Altered
was fire.
Beast.
That
yeah.
game was fun.
We talked about that shit last night too on
I
the
do
thing.
remember this game, dude. I want to play it.
Yeah, Altered Beast is Manny Fresh sampled that
Yeah,
shit
for,
on Lil
Lil
Wayne
Wayne's
shit. The block is hot. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, one of these dudes on a TikTok or something, which R.I.P. TikTok if it happened.
Man,
by the time
TikTok
this
ain't
comes
going
out. I don't think
nowhere,
it's going
bro.
anyways.
Hell no.
But damn, I do remember
That
this
shit got Trump elected. You think he's gonna let him ban it? Now he was the one wanting to ban it, but then the motherfucker got on there. That shit got him elected. He's like, yeah.
He just mentioned it the other day. He's like, TikTok, we gotta do something about this TikTok. I think we're gonna keep that sucker around. Yeah. But
He'll buy that motherfucker.
But damn, I forgot what I was just saying. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. When you was talking about this game, I was like, if it's on Super Nintendo, he's definitely talking about the Lost Vikings.
Yeah, that's where I fucked up because I thought it was Super Nintendo.
Do you remember that game, The Lost Vikings? Does anybody remember that game?
Yeah.
That game was so much. It's like one of my favorite games on Super Nintendo.
That's why when you said it, I was like, maybe I'm fucking shit up and I'm thinking of that game, but it's a different game. But now that dude was who I was talking about.
You can get on the dragon. Yeah, I remember this fucking game, dude.
The game was fire.
Yeah, so this is like similar to like do you remember the Power Rangers had a game like this?
Bro, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers on Super
yes,
Nintendo was dope
that
as
was
fuck.
fucking fire.
Batman had a game like this. The Batman Returns.
What was the Power
With the
Rangers
penguin?
called? It was called
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is what it's called.
Yeah, that game is fucking dope.
No,
Well, I
it was
thought
the-
they
it was the
had
name
like
of-
the like super time,
It was
the
the name of the
time
game.
before or some
Can,
shit.
can
you know
people
what I
see
mean?
what we're not screen recording?
We're not screen recording.
man.
I mean, I could drop it in there. I could drop a little shit in there.
Yeah, I'd like to see this. This is for the people to see. Cause man, me and Jesse used to kill this shit. You know, a game I remember playing on fucking Super Nintendo a lot, aside from Sonic, because that was my shit, Sonic and Tails or whatever. But
You talking about Sega?
yeah,
Yeah, you said Super Nintendo.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
But dude, we used to play fucking Dungeons and Dragons on that bitch.
Yeah.
Dude. They had a pretty dope game.
I was telling Indy, you remember Road Rash?
Yep.
That shit was fun too.
Yep.
When you break out the chain on the motorcycle and start hitting people and
Smacking
shit.
people with it, yeah.
But PlayStation 2, I like, because we were talking about Turtles in Time. because that's a fucking
Banger.
classic. I
Banger.
love that fucking game.
Banger.
That's one of my favorites.
Another game kind of like that.
But
yeah.
you remember, I think Mason had it, and me and you
I
were
just
fucking with
bought
it.
it for him for his birthday. We ain't even played it yet.
What, Turtles in Time?
No, not Turtles in Time.
The TMT.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
TMNT.
on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, where where it looks like a comic book kind of. Like
So fucking dope.
that game is fire. I
That's-
remember like when that came out, you got it from Mason, but me and you sat down and played. We fucking beat that game together.
Yeah, dude. Well, I just bought it for Mason's birthday. His
Yeah.
birthday was on the 5th, and he opened that shit up. He looked at me. He's like, "Oh hell yeah!" I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's on." Cuz.
Yeah.
We'll kill a weekend playing that
Yeah.
shit. That we should play. Soul Calibur was our shit.
Yeah, because
And,
I remember Mason be like, "I want to play." We'd be like, "Just give us a minute, cuz. Like, give us a minute."
we about to fight the
Because
boss.
we was having nostalgia because we fucking grew up on Turtles in Time, and that was the first game that was like similar. You know
well,
what I mean?
they've done a couple games like that, but that one was like, see, Turtles in Time was like that one. See, like you can go up, down, side to side, but with that one on PlayStation, it was like
Yeah,
you're everywhere.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like all around.
Yeah, it was
mad
like
fun,
Turtles
dude.
Turtles in Time like
Yeah,
evolved. Yeah,
yeah, it was so much fucking fun.
yeah.
dude.
That shit. We used to kill Fight Night round 2 or whatever,
See,
round 3.
round
3.
I
yeah.
remember watching y'all play it.
Tell
but
me,
I-
tell me, y'all didn't play Battletoads.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
I just played
yeah,
that
you gotta
recently.
get down on the Battletoads.
Dude, Mason got one of them
Mortal Kombat,
Nintendo Switches, and we was playing.
FIFA is all time.
But if you play
classic.
Battletoads now, you'd be like, "How the fuck were we crazy about this game back?" That game's whack as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean
It was
what
fun
is.
at the
It was
time.
great then.
Yeah, at the time it was the shit. It was
It's
awesome.
fucking Sega.
That's like that
Kick with that
Lakers.
big-ass foot.
I remember that Lakers versus Celtics game. That shit was so trash, but that's all we had.
Dude, Tecmo Bowl, that game was
they went
Tecmo
to-
Bowl
shit.
used to piss me
They
off. That
went
game.
Bulls, Lakers, Bulls, Blazers, and then they lost the Bulls when Lakers Celtics.
Oh yeah.
Nah, NBA Jam will forever be my like NBA
That the
hang time. I think.
what was it? The duck game, Darkwing Duck or no? It was the one with Scrooge and he had his little homies with him. You know what I'm
The
talking about?
little kid, the little
Quack shot.
I don't remember.
nah, Sonic 2 was the shit.
You know what else was the shit?
Batman
was that
the shit. Is this all Sega?
Tiny
Is-
Toons?
Tiny
It's
Toons.
top
Duh.
100.
Dude, Mortal Kombat 3 was the shit. What was the basketball game? The Looney Tunes basketball game.
Oh yeah.
Looney
that
Tunes, Looney
shit.
Tunes B-ball or some shit like that. That game was
that
mad
game is
fun,
fucking
dude.
fire. Yeah, you get Yosemite Sam. You fucking. They had little specials. He'd
Yeah.
like shoot the ball, shoot it in.
You
and
could
shit.
do Marvin the Martian. He'd like launch himself into
Yeah.
the fucking, or not Marvin Martian. He was on the game too, but no, Wile E. Coyote. He would get on a rocket and launch
Yeah.
himself. Damn, that game was fun, dude.
I had that shit on
I have
my
it on
tablet.
I got it on my little SNES joint.
Yeah.
The little
What's
little
that
thing.
shit called? Looney Tunes.
It's Looney Tunes
basketball?
B-ball.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fire ass game too.
Damn, dude, we gonna have to fucking.
That Sonic though, like
We got to-
Sonic changed the
we
game.
gonna have to link up with Dusty and get a fucking podcast in playing
Earthworm
playing that shit.
Jim.
Oh, you don't even.
Earthworm
you don't
and
want
Jim is
see
a
me on
fire-ass
Earthworm
game,
Jim,
too.
dog. That was my shit.
That shit was-
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim 2, I never even played. I mean, I might have played it like once or
Kirby
twice.
was fire too.
Kirby was fun, but Earthworm Jim was definitely the shit.
Damn. There's
Damn,
so
you-
many
you
games.
bringing it
we
back.
don't-
See,
yeah,
you was just
man.
talking to me the other day. I was like, I got all them games like on an original system. I just gotta get a TV to hook them shit up to, man. Because you can play them on these TVs, but it's weird.
Nah, you need the nostalgia,
Yeah,
bro.
like you go to jump and it's like, then it jumps. You like hit the
Yeah.
button and then it moves. It's like it's just laggy.
Like I was
man.
telling you, it'd be fire for you to like make it get one of them old TVs and like
Yeah.
That's what Dusty does. He plays them old games on an old TV with the little cassette player and the
Yeah,
VHS at the bottom.
yeah, that shit's sick. It would be cool, like in your man cave, to have like I mean, Dusty's got the setup, but he's set up for video games. But just to have it part, like get you an old Awa fucking
Oh, yeah.
5-disc changer, fuck, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Dude, you know how
Like
much those
the-
things are?
Yeah, they're expensive now, but it'd be dope to have like make like a
Straight
section
up
of
like
your
1994
shit, like 1994
corner
setup of the corner,
the
yeah.
living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody please buy my golf cart so I can put a pool table in my garage, dude. Damn, I can't believe this. Can't believe this shit ain't sold.
This shit new,
That's my
but it's
shit.
fire.
That's my shit. I
Yeah,
need to
chicken
download
horse.
that shit, dude. Me and Jeff had an intense game going on the other night, dude. That shit's so much fun. You do your little
It's
dance.
like
when you win.
$15 though.
It's
Like,
only
damn,
like
bro.
$5
on PS4.
PS4, yeah.
PS5 they want 15 for that bitch.
Shit, it's only like $5, dude.
Like damn, son.
Game's mad fun, dude.
What you think about these fires, man? What you think? I mean, we're probably gonna be late by the time they done talked at the
they'll still be
fucking desk, but yeah.
No, I agree with the fact that they're yeah, I'll take one. Fuck it. I agree with the fact that it's not a natural occurrence. It's definitely arson. I definitely
think it's arson.
Yeah, I definitely think
It's
set the fire.
fucking laser beams. No.
No, because I know how people be fucking with their videos on the internet and shit. But there was this one person. I think it was on Instagram. It was a group of people. It was like a group of like 2 or 3 people, and they're going around. They're following this dude, and he's setting fires.
Yeah.
And they're going up and putting his fires out.
Well, I think that they're saying that like the fires started, and then people starting fires after the fire had already started. Like,
okay, well, either way,
just because it's like fuck it, you know what I mean? But
either
way, it's fucked up. Yeah.
And then there's they're saying that it's an immigrant, like an illegal immigrant that's doing it, or immigrants that are doing it. You know, they gotta push that narrative. But yeah, man, I think that if they were to fucking like literally find out that somebody was setting those fires, I think they should sentence them to death. Straight up.
By fire?
Burn them at the stake, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know enough about it really, other than like, I know the wind and.
Yeah, they said.
You know.
I follow what Rogan said about talking to that firefighter when he was like, have you seen that?
Nah.
He talks about it on Protect Our Parks too. But he basically says, this was like from like Fear Factor days. He talked to a firefighter, and the firefighter was like, it's going to take the right winds, the right conditions, and LA is going to burn all the way to the ocean. It's just, there's too much debris around. There's too much shit. It's just that everything is situated for that city to burn. And they're just waiting on the right thing for it to happen.
I don't know. I mean, you know, these conspiracy theorists and shit too be like, they're trying to build a smart city in 2028, and maybe they just let it burn.
They want to
I
get.
don't know.
The only way to get people, like the same thing with Maui. Everybody was like, in Asheville, and the thing in North Carolina, everybody was like, oh, there's so much lithium in the fucking in the mountains or whatever it is, cobalt, whatever it is.
Oh, North Carolina, yeah.
They're like, there's all.
That's what.
Shit.
Well, what I don't understand is like, how come we as a nation can't like. I feel like the president should have to like come out and like address things. Like, we need you to explain why you sent $78 billion to Ukraine, and it would only take $5 billion to rebuild Maui. Why'd you send $78 billion to Ukraine, but you give everybody in North Carolina $750 that they got to stand in line for? You know what I mean? Like, why? And he came out and said they were going to rebuild. The government was going to pay for them to rebuild California. You know what I'm saying?
They said.
100%.
He said 100%.
I'm like, I mean, I'm with it. Like, I agree you should. But why didn't you say that about North Carolina? Why didn't you say that about Maui?
Why didn't you say that about New Orleans?
Yeah, Houston. About Katrina, Houston. Why don't you say that about Florida every time a hurricane hits? Like, why are we fucking... that's what I just feel like they should have to answer those questions. Like, whether we agree with the answer,
I mean,
we
all see who the favorite child is, right? It's obviously LA. If they're, acting like this, everybody's like, we're gonna fucking jump to it and get it fucking fixed. We know Jimmy, right? Shouts out to Jimmy, and he goes and he deals with these disasters when they happen, and they're there for months on. There's still people in Florida from when that fucking storm hit. He's like, dude, they'll be there for a year.
Yeah, it's just
Puerto
with the
Rico.
news.
Like shit got fucking demolished in Puerto Rico, and that's
fucking
us.
Haiti. I mean, Haiti's not ours, but
Puerto Rico's
Haiti got
us,
fucked
dude.
up too.
I
But
got people over there, like my family's over there, and they're like, yo, we for like a year we had to use fucking generators and gas, and you couldn't get gas, and they're fighting for propane in Asheville and shit, and it's fucking snowing, and it's all fucked up.
Yeah, well, that would be the difference between Puerto Rico and Asheville. Is like, at least in Puerto Rico, you ain't dealing with sub-zero temperatures and freezing and shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's still fucked up. But it's like California. Like, I get it, but North Carolina is fucking suffering, bro. Like, they're not living in Maui or California where it doesn't.
And
you don't have to,
like a big like a big populated thing where things are like nearby. In Asheville, shit ain't nearby. Like we were just there. We was there like 3 or 4 weeks before all of that shit happened, right? And it's like everything's very rural. I never say that fucking word. Very rural. Very, very rural. Like very like hard to get to. Hard.
Yeah.
It's not. It's limited on accessibility.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I
know
don't
what?
understand why we pay all this fucking money in taxes, bro, and then they just like they don't utilize it properly. And
You know.
I'm
You
just
know.
like,
I don't. You know. Understand, and I don't. And I think it's fucked up. Is people who are like, when that shit happened to Asheville, everybody's like, oh, that sucks for them. You know, that's terrible. Everybody feels bad for them. When that shit happened to Florida, that's like, oh, man, it's fucked up. Maui, they're like, oh, the place is so beautiful. When that shit happened in California, there's people out here like, good, fuck them. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I know there's a lot of bad shit that happens in L.A. You know, everybody knows that there's a lot of wicked shit in Hollywood and all of that shit.
Yeah.
But there's some good people. Like they were talking about on the.
They trying to burn all them Diddy tapes.
I mean, yeah, I've heard all this
there
conspiracy
ain't no way
shit.
they burn a whole
But I'm
town
like,
down
there's
for
good-
some
there's-
tapes.
there's-
Man. That's
dude,
crazy.
There's
But,
good
hey,
people. Like they were talking about Billy Crystal. Billy
Yeah.
Crystal never had a problem with in any scandals in his life or anything. He lost everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's people in Hollywood, like Matthew McConaughey. I don't know if he lives in L.A., but like there's people who are good people that do a lot of charity work, you know, like, and they lost everything. Bro.
Yeah.
That shit ain't fucking cool. It ain't shit.
Well,
that shit ain't cool at all.
a good job of like pitting.
They get it back.
Yeah, but
Tax-wise.
okay, you see what exactly.
I mean, they won't get the pictures back.
Well, exactly.
You can
that.
get a house.
Exactly.
You
that.
can get
They're
a
like,
car.
fuck them. They're all billionaires. They got insurance. They'll get it all back. Like, nah, bro. Like,
They don't have insurance.
They'll get
and that's
90
that's a problem.
95% back.
dude,
Yeah.
there's shit.
They
But
won't- they
but
won't get
yeah,
the
I mean, they still have
the
like
family photos. And
exactly. They
shit
still
like
have like
I mean,
shit that
people died in that shit, bro. I mean, people build nice ass houses. They raise their children there. Like, aside from
Yeah.
the superstar people, like their kids live there. Like their kids have lived there their whole lives, and then a 12, 13-year-old kid has to leave his house because it's catching on. Like their whole neighborhood is gone. That's fucking. That's detrimental, bro.
I get that. I understand that.
Did you ever- I get
I just don't
this
understand.
Everywhere you live, there's some kind of disaster. Like we live hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
You can live a place got tornadoes. California got fires. You go to Hawaii, they got fucking volcanoes
Yeah.
erupting. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, there's something everywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm with you on that. And like my biggest thing is like California was talking about like seceding from the union, and they're
Before the fire?
Huh?
Before the fires?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Thank you, Jeffrey.
I don't know, man. It's just hard because I'm like, why? Like I've been saying, man. You're like I feel like our tax dollars, we should be able to decide. You know what I mean? Like, I got my first check and taxes was fucking $300-400 fucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? This week on my new job, and I'm like,
lucky. My tax is crazy as a motherfucker. Not just taxes, but like insurance and shit. It fucks me out, dude. Yeah.
every time.
oh yeah. Well, mine's gonna be
Fuck it, I'm
mine's
saying.
gonna be worse. It's gonna take me a couple months to get the insurance, 401k. I mean, it's gonna be way more. But
Yeah.
but just right now, bare bones, like yeah, like I
Shit
mean,
hurts.
yeah, I'm giving hundreds of dollars to federal, and I'm like, why can't I be like, send my shit to North Carolina? Like,
Word.
send your shit to California if you want
Word.
to. I'm send my shit to North Carolina because I'm from South Carolina. I frequent North Carolina, and I care about those people. Not that I don't care about the people in California, but I'm just like, you know,
Can't care about everybody.
I can't care about everybody.
my
Send
neighbor's
my
right
shit
here.
there. You know what I
My
mean?
neighbor's
my
fucked up
neighbor's
up
right
there.
there. Let me send my shit there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, quit fucking taxing me.
Yeah. Word up.
You know what I mean? When I went to the tax office to pay a tax on my truck, which is fucking theft. You know what I mean? My truck's paid for. I own it. I gotta pay y'all $400 a fucking year just to own my own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Come on, Donnie. Come
Makes
on,
no
Donnie Trump.
sense.
Fix this shit.
It makes no sense. And like now, if you look at what you're getting taxed, like the Boston Tea Party, we were getting taxed by England like 2% or 3% of our income, and we was like, fuck that, we're gonna burn your tea and we're gonna fucking dump it in the fucking ocean, and we're gonna like we're not doing it. Now, bro, we're getting taxed like
Yeah, we done lost
18% off the muscle.
We done lost that fire.
And then if you add in like state property tax, like
I end up spending like 30% out of my check comes out.
Bro, it's like 40%. If you think about
I did the math on my shit. It's literally like 30%, 31%.
That's just your check.
I know.
Now,
and then you gotta pay house taxes. Now you gotta pay
taxes,
food
car
taxes,
food taxes. Like it's like fucking 50-60% of your income is going to taxes.
You gotta pay death taxes.
You gotta pay to die. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Damn, I heard it said a long time
and these
like,
motherfuckers tax it on weed.
I heard it said a long time ago, and it makes so much sense. Take away state tax, federal income tax, and just raise the taxes on like beer, food, like everything, like goods and services. If you just tax those things, everybody has to pay taxes.
That's what I've been saying.
Everybody, because an illegal immigrant can come over here. No, it was Jay Porky is who told me that shit.
Oh, okay. Shout out Jay.
Way back in the day.
Well, I've been saying that since I was a kid.
Jay Porky.
Yeah.
Porky?
Silent Bob.
Mm-hmm. That's my guy.
Jay from Silent Bob. Jay and Silent Bob.
Shouts out Porky.
Yeah, Jay's the man, dude. He's really the man.
Yeah.
Nice.
But real talk.
But it makes so much sense because
it's called fair tax.
Everybody who gets paid under the table.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Off the books, everybody has to pay taxes.
It doesn't matter if you're a drug dealer, a prostitute, a fucking an illegal that crossed the border, or a red-blooded American. Like when you go buy your fucking groceries or your gas, you're all paying the same shit.
Speaking of groceries,
now milk will be $7.
I was gonna say this,
but
speaking of groceries, so I seen this thing right. It was a dude. He bought he does the Walmart orders. Buys his groceries, have them delivered like we do because we're fucking privileged pieces of shit. And he bought his.
I don't do that. You do that.
My wife be killing that shit. I don't. I go to buy my shit, but whatever. Damn.
Yeah, I like to pick my meat out.
Gay. So this dude orders a fucking thing of groceries, 45 items, right? Orders it to get delivered to his house. Costs $126 in 2022.
Oh yeah, now it's like
$414. This is what he did. This is how he figured it out. He was scrolling.
Went to an old fucking
order
and was like,
through
order
his shit,
again.
and he was like, "Oh shit, damn! Check all these things out." There's a button on it that says "Reorder all." You can just get the exact same brand, amount, everything, like the exact same order. $414. A difference of I don't have my math brain on right now, but 126 to 414. That's like a 300% fucking raise.
About
like
$270.
Like
$270.
I bet it is $270.
It's close. It's very close.
So it's like, god damn, dude. Like, and they're taxing our paychecks.
Yeah.
Like y'all already getting it from us. Like what? Like, I guess I just don't understand.
Well, I mean, it's literally
economics.
taxation without representation. Like you said, like you already taxed me, and then you're taxing me on top of what you're taxing me.
You brought up the tea party, the thing. I was watching Hamilton, the play, the other day for like the probably 23rd time. I fucking love that shit. And they were talking about that shit. I can't believe you haven't seen fucking Hamilton, dude. And they talk like they were in a battle rap about this shit. Dude, have you seen? You haven't seen Hamilton, have you?
The play?
Yeah. You have?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it?
Boring. But that's just me.
That shit was fucking awesome. But they brought that up, and he was just like, in the battle, he's like, you seen how we acted when they tax our tea? Imagine how we gonna act when you try to tax our whiskey. When they taxed our, the rhyme was like, you seen when they try to tax our tea, we got frisky. Imagine how we act when you try to tax our whiskey. It's like, dude, it's such a fucking bar.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that shit, dude.
I'll watch it.
You know what I'm gonna do? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over here one day, unannounced. I'm not gonna call you. I probably won't even knock. I'll probably just walk in. I'm gonna have popcorn.
We gonna watch Hamilton.
I'll have my Disney Plus login. I say, I don't give a fuck what y'all are doing in life. Sit down for 2 hours. Turn the lights off. Let's watch this fucking shit.
All right.
And just like so, because you will appreciate it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I can't believe you haven't seen this shit, dude. It's so fucking good. It is such an amazing fucking show, dude.
Yeah.
And to know that the one dude wrote the whole thing, every lyric. He wrote all the fucking lyrics. To this shit.
That's dope.
He's so dope, bro.
Oh, on another note, congratulating Dalton, your buddy.
Oh, he just had his baby.
Miss Emma Jane.
Emerson Jane.
Shout out Emma. Yeah.
He said he was gonna call her Emmy. I forget what it is. Emerson Jane.
Yep, last
Emerson.
night.
Super proud of dude.
138.
You know what's weird? So we all have
Shout out D Cross.
we all have babies, right?
Yeah.
And when you first have your first baby, we was probably all like, "Fuck, the guy, fucking this." Like he's like the one person I've seen that is having a baby that was like super excited.
How old is he?
24, 25. He was born in 2000, so whatever year that.
Yeah, because we had him like we were like 18.
Yeah,
19.
we had
So
our
we're
kids.
like,
We had our bad young. Like fuck, we got.
He's chilling.
We gotta grow up. Like this dude is like when he found out she was pregnant, he was like so excited, and
That's
just
what's
like
up.
and happy about it, like planning shit out, ready to go. I'm like, see, I wish I had like that luxury, like to be settled, to be right. I mean, I guess maybe not because they made us grow up, but it must have. It has to be nice to like be situated.
I don't think it's his.
I was about to say, it just seems like his
Shouts out D Cross.
It seems like
he knows I'm fucking.
it seemed like he really loved his lady and his lady really loved him. So like that's a plus.
Yeah, dogs good people.
Because a lot of times, like, you know, a lot of people we know or our friend group is like, you got a girl. You know, people got women pregnant or girls pregnant and was like, I fucking hate this bitch.
Yeah,
and
end up on some baby mama
now,
shit.
you know, now I got
Who you know like that, Jeffrey?
Now I gotta deal with this bitch for fucking ever. You know what I'm saying? Like you say 18 years, but
Nah,
ever.
it's longer than that.
And I don't know.
You ain't got
the
to.
the vibe I got from Dalton was more like
Nah,
not like, oh, I locked this girl down, but it's like you know, like you had a baby with somebody that loves you, you love them, and
well,
y'all
he's
get
similar to you. He's
yeah.
been together with that girl since he was like 14, 15 years old.
Hey, let's go, baby. That's how we do it. You know what I mean?
He's just he in love.
I be forgetting that shit sometimes. Like I got this.
I be
'cause
talking about you outside of work. I'm like, ain't
'cause
none
I
of
got-
y'all been with your girl since 11, 12 years old. I don't give a fuck.
Well, because I got this new job, so obviously we've been talking. And like I told Raven yesterday because like we were just everybody's trying to get to know each other, and like now I'm more of an office guy. Like I mean, I be still working. I can't help it. Like I just go out there and get my hands dirty, get into it. I don't have to, but I do.
Yeah.
But I'm in the office. There's a bunch of ladies and then there's a bunch of guys too. But in my particular office, it's me, another guy, and two ladies. So like when I'm in there for some of the time, like my first week, they're like, "So what's your story?" And like, but then we start talking about kids or wives and this shit, and like just start like as I'm telling the story about me and Raven, I'm just like, that's fucking kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like to be still together is crazy, and to like shit we've been through. Mm-hmm. And what was weird was like Caden's got a
literally
new,
grew up together.
yeah. And what was weird is like after that, like Caden's got a new kid on his that came to his school, is on his team now.
Jeffrey, you taking phone calls on the pod? What we doing?
On his team now, and he was like, and their parents kind of like did the same thing, was asking us questions, me and Raven at the game the other night, and I told him, I was like, honestly, we yeah, we've been together a long time, and I know a lot of people are like, yo, that shit's hard, but we trauma bonded. You know what I'm saying? Like we both been through so much trauma and we've been together through all that trauma that it's like when you've been through that kind of shit, like so much shit, like I just started like, because we were just talking, I was just like, damn, bro, like parents drug addicts, friends drug addicts, fucking friends getting killed or
dying.
overdosing, killing themselves, fucking kid dying, fucking parents getting traumatic brain injury.
Everything you can go through between the ages of 11 and 37.
Yeah,
like,
dog.
we
Like,
went through that together.
pretty much
dude.
everything that can possibly fucking happen besides us dying ourselves has happened. And it's just like,
That's wild to think
at the end of the fucking day, it's like, this is my person. This is the only person that knows what it's like to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got people that's been through similar shit, one of those things, but I only know one other person in this world that's been through every single thing I've been through, and that's her. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been, and so like I was like, honestly, like we love each other, yeah, and we be at each other's throats and shit. But at the end of the day, it's just trauma. It's like we like it's familiar. It's like he knows what the fuck I'm going. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you could call me with anything and be like, damn, like, I'm going through this. Like, well, babe, can't be as bad as that. Yeah, you're right.
Yo.
Who it is?
What up, bro?
Who's this?
It's Rob.
Hey, Rob. How you doing, Rob?
How's it going, Rob?
Man, that's Big Boss, man. We got you on the pod. You live.
Big boss.
Hey, what's up, pod?
Hey, Rob, how are you, sir? How's your night going?
Hello.
It's Clint Boss.
Hello, Robert.
Hey, boss.
Y'all can't
Hey.
hear?
Yeah,
Hey, we
yeah.
live on the pod,
This
man.
motherfucker's going by an AKA over here.
Got you on the mic right now.
No.
Say something. Say something, man. Talk to us.
I seen Clint. We seen each other in Walmart a couple weeks back.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, good seeing you, man. Damn, I know it was like quick.
It sucks when it's like that, ain't it? It sucks when it's just like, oh, hey, what's up? I had shit in my hand. You had shit going on. It was like,
No,
oh.
wouldn't you tell me?
Yeah, you know, but yeah, dude, how's everything, man?
Hey, man, we podding it up, you know, thinking about talking about LA fires and growing up with our women and shit. How's everything in your life, dude?
Not too bad, man.
Hey, not too bad's a lot better than not good.
You close?
Yeah, no,
you close? You want to stop in?
No, I ain't. I'm at the crib. I'm just chilling at the crib right now, man. I ain't trying to leave the house. I'm a homebody now, man.
Ant was asking me, does
shit,
does Rocky go to the gym?
Yeah, I think I seen you, dude.
Rocky, nah, he's in Georgia.
Okay.
Okay.
So check the.
He was asking me, he was like, does Clint's brother look like him? I was like, Rocky or Albert? He was like, I don't know which one looks like him. I was like, not Albert, Rocky. Yeah.
Dude, I was in the gym the other night, right? And I thought it was you. This is one of those weird ass moments, dude. I thought this was you. I walk into the gym, I put my headphones on, this dude's like actively working out, and I'm like walking towards him, looking him directly in the eyes. Because I thought it was you, dude. And then this dude's like looking away every now and again, and he finally like when I'm like probably like 10 feet away from him, he just looks at me, he winks. He just winks at me like this, and I was like, I was like, oh shit, that ain't Clint. So I had to like, oh, what's up, man? I had to like duck off and shit. But I'm like looking at him in the mirror and looking at him sideways, like he's got to be related to Clint, dude. So as soon as I get to Michael, I'm like, Michael, hey, Clint got a brother that look like just like him, dude. All you fucking Asians look alike,
that
dude.
Was a stranger, dude. That was a stranger, and he thought he saw something in you, so he winked, right?
Yeah, dude. I don't be winking at strangers though, so I don't know. Maybe I was wearing gray sweatpants in the gym. I don't know.
Wink at a stranger. The head nods standard.
Hey, but before we kick off, like I was telling you, remember how like Ant ended up with Rocky's car?
Yeah, dude, that is the wildest shit ever.
Ant was telling me that he was reminding me about that shit the other day, and I was like, yo, you know, the first time I met Rocky was in that car. He took us to the fucking tunnels. You remember that shit?
Oh yeah, dude.
He like walked us a mile into the tunnels and then turned around and fucking ran.
It's like it's black. He was the only one with the flashlight.
Yeah, he left us in there.
Flashlight on his phone back then.
Hey, before you go, I want to tell you one last story about that car, dude. So that was my first car, right? It was my first car ever. And I guess, did your brother like weld the tip on it? Because it was like Fast and Furious days. So he had like a super loud exhaust tip on it.
It had like a hole in the exhaust, so like he had somebody that had that sitting around that welded it on for him, and it was the loudest.
Oh my God. It sounded like a dirt bike going down the road. But here's my story about that car, right? So me and my dad, he's teaching me how to drive a stick shift, right? And if you've ever driven a stick shift, I know you have, but if the listeners have ever driven a stick shift, if you're in a gear and you're not gassing it and you're just like slowing down, when it gets to a certain RPM, it backfires. Bow. And with that tip on it, dude, it sounded like a bomb going off, right? So my dad's driving me around. He's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm like 15, 16 years old. Me and my dad got stoned as shit, dog. We was driving around, learning how to drive a stick shift, just burning down, dude. We're riding through the neighborhood. Kids are getting off, like 6-7-year-old kids are getting off the school bus, and my dad is letting that shit backfire. And these kids are like hitting the deck in that car. That car is just boom, blowing up like that. These kids are dropping. Their moms are scooping them up and shit. Me and my dad are just laughing our fucking dicks off, dude. That shit was so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, no, that was a trip because when the first time I saw you with the car, I was like, man, my brother had a car just like this. And you were like, who's your brother? I said, Rocky. And then you were like, come here. And then you showed me where he carved Rocky.
Yeah, he carved it in the top of the fucking car.
I didn't even know he did that.
Yeah, dude. I was like, who the fuck is Rocky? And you know what's funny? I got a brother named Rocky, too.
Yeah, you do. Hey, you need to come on the pod one day, bro.
Yeah, we got
Mike's father-in-law's named Rocky, too.
Damn.
Is it? How about that?
There's a bunch of y'all out here.
Hell yeah. Bunch of Rocky. Yeah, I mean, Rocky got like 6 fucking installments.
Yeah, he done got tired of
He
saying
got
Rocky.
Rocky 3,
Now
Rocky 4.
Now he's just Creed. Yeah, it's just Creed.
Hey, you should come on the pod, though, for real, man. Come through. Come on the pod. We'll do a little cipher.
Oh, man, you know, I can't, bro. Like, I can't even speak straight. Like, when I'm talking to, like, more than, like, a couple people, I get, like, super nervous.
You're doing fine.
Hey.
You're on the pod right now.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
it'd probably be easier to talk to, like, a couple thousand people at one time without even knowing it.
Yeah, just picture them all naked. Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, nah.
Just put your glasses on.
Yeah.
Nah,
Either way, man,
good shit, man.
come through.
I'm glad you answered, man. I just wanted to touch out.
Yeah, no, I had my phone sitting in the room, and I came back and I seen you call, man. But,
It's
that's
all
what's
good.
up, man. It's good hearing from you, dude.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right,
All of
Clint,
y'all.
I'll let you, man.
All right, cuz.
I'm going to holler at you.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Love you, bro.
Peace.
You know what's funny is we talk about Juice, and anytime we ever talk about Juice, I always think about Preem, about Clint.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they had like very similar styles with that just like super duper swag. Like Clint had the bars with it too, though.
Yeah.
So that's what made it fucking. Dude, Preem is supreme, dude.
Yeah, dude. He was. I always used to tell him, and I stand on this. Like, I love making music with you, but Preem was always like my guy to make music with because
I
like
always felt y'all meshed well together.
yeah, we just blend well together. Like we both kind of got similar minds in the sense of like when we hear something. Like you and I, like we make good music because we're different. You know, like you look at shit differently than me. Him and I look at shit the same, so that's why we make good music because we are like we look at shit similarly when we're attacking something, like the way we write, the way we think about the art. You know what I mean? You help me like because I'm like, all right, he's coming this way, so I got like you bring me out of my shell. Like him is like both of us can go into our shells and like have a good time in there. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, it's funny because like when we started the music shit, it was like because it was me and you, right?
Yeah.
We was like a thing, and then it was like we found out that Clint and Juice were making music with Dawn, and we was like, man, fuck them boys, man. Like, why them boys? We the rappers, you know what I'm saying? And then behind the scenes, they was like, nah, man, you need to put Michael and Ant on. It was like it felt kind of bad. We came around, I was like, oh man, we was hating on y'all.
Yeah, we was because we was about to drop a record
Yeah,
called
we
Gin
was-
and Juice, because Jen was big back then, the Asian rapper and shit. We was like, yeah, we're gonna drop a fucking record on Gin and Juice. Yeah, yeah.
It's been a
Good
epi-
fucking times,
it's been a good
man.
episode, man. I mean, it's my favorite day of the week.
Yeah,
Favorite
man.
day.
Friday, fucking Friday,
I was
Friday
trying
fire.
to see if Kenny G was...
Man, Kenny G on that smoke. Man, where the police at, man? Let me get a sip.
You ain't got no service on the boat.
Oh damn.
Boy out in the ocean.
The boy in the ocean. Oh yeah, I could get a lot. Man, one of them cool coffee things, man.
Where did we get ocean from? Where did we get that from?
I'm sure we heard it from one of them
yeah,
Buck
the
Hall boys.
ocean.
We'll go down to Buck Hall, get some of that damn bamboo.
Say that one about that. Oh. Yo, you brought up Pugs the other day, and I was like, man, that dude. I'll never forget when he said it. It made me laugh, and I've said it to any opportunity this shit's come up in my life. I've said it. If you're ever like working on a car or some shit, can't get the bolt in or some shit, and you hear somebody say, "God damn, man, I can't find the hole." I said, man, you make it smell like pussy. I find it in the dark. Pug said that to me one day. I said, I will never forget
Pug's
that.
my guy. Pug's my guy, man.
Yo,
What up, what up?
you can't hear?
Yeah, I got you.
What you doing?
Bullshit and watch TV. What you doing?
Yeah, motherfucking.
It's got to be moon pie.
Waiting on
Fucking
waiting on you to
big
come
head
by the
Fred.
pod, man. You live right now.
It's got to be fucking my friend, dude.
Dude, live. I'm trying to let a boy know.
I got you on the mic right now.
Fucking big head Fred,
Thursday night
dog.
special.
Say something, man.
Yeah. He ain't got
Hey, wish I
nothing.
could be there. It's a lot better in person.
Hey man, any Thursday, dude. Just
You
pull
sound better though.
Pull up any Thursday.
See, I might have to be like Mr. Rogers, like the mail guy, just a regular stop by every once in a while.
I'm surprised he could hear us because I think you can only hear us through Jeff's
Get the
phone right
fucking-
now.
Fucking Gina on the road and let's go.
Dude, man, bring
Dude,
Gina.
I can hear and I can see like an
Dude,
eagle, bro.
bring Gina home, dude. Bring Gina back to me. I'll be seeing that bitch riding around. I'll be wanting to buy her back, dude. I miss that little hoe.
Look here, dude. Gina, listen, Gina's got a little weird twitch at about 103. I just want you to know that.
Hey, she an old bitch, man. She ain't used to going that
Damn.
fast, man. You gotta fuck her slow, dude. She old slow fuck.
Listen, I know one thing. That car ain't never been over. It don't go faster than 96.
Yes, it does.
not.
Yes, it does.
It
does,
shouldn't
does
go.
It does
It
115.
should not go over
That car does-
96.
Bubba, that car does 115. I promise. I've seen it.
That
Oh,
car was-
115.
Listen to me. I promise you, but unless there's an extra foot pedal in that motherfucker,
Nah.
I fell asleep with my foot on the floorboard, and that son of a bitch was at 96.
Gone,
97.
son.
It's because you was driving it.
Yeah, because the grape apes in the front seat.
Yeah,
that
so-
thing's tapped out. So.
Tell you, dog, I've seen her
I've
do
been meaning-
115, dude.
Bro, I've been meaning to ask you, Maria got any family around here?
Any what?
Family. Like cousins
Yeah,
and
Maria's
shit?
got, Maria's got a bunch of cousins around here.
I don't know. At this new job, there's a girl that works there that, like, I swear to God, she gotta be related to Maria somehow, man.
What's her name?
Her name's Audrey.
Ugh. Not that I know of.
He don't even like the
Damn,
name.
man,
He's
say,
Audrey. Man, Audrey smell like she got a stanky pussy.
Maria's only one of like 3 girls on her side of the family, so it's either
They all like dry ass sandwiches.
Aaron or I can't think of it now.
Dude, Bubba told me she makes sandwiches with no condiments on it.
Anyways, this is a boring conversation, Bubba. I call for something entertaining.
Listen, you won't find it nowhere else. Call me back when y'all strike out.
Bye.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
I don't know, man. What was your gun on fucking here? On
the
007?
machine gun.
Shit.
The machine gun?
fucking-
RCP 90.
The gold.
Or
the
shot-
gold-
golden
shotgun.
gun?
Golden gun.
Golden guns was
One
like
shot
cheating,
kill,
yo.
bro.
That was like cheating. We used to turn that shit off, dude.
What you talking about? The RPG?
RPG.
Oh, you
no,
can't fuck with that.
RCP 90, whatever it was.
That's what it was.
Super
RCP 90.
duper
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
Either that or the motherfucking shotgun, cuz. I'll blast your
Shotgun
ass
was
with that
dope.
shotgun, cuz.
Shotgun was dope. And the sniper rifle, like, if you good.
I was not good with it. I just wasn't. you
Yeah,
had to be
I
quick.
mean-
You had to be quick to like, because the sniper rifle was like the closest thing to the golden gun.
Yeah.
Like 2 shots.
Yo.
Done.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, bro?
Live on the pod.
You live on the pod?
Live on
Hey,
the pod.
live and direct. T-Dub, what it do, baby?
What up, man?
Got you on the mic, man. What you got to say?
Oh, them shits was fire, too. What were those called? Hey, what were the little Uzis?
Nah, it's Mike, Anthony, and me. I'm sitting on the back burner.
Bro,
Hey,
what was the
hey,
Uzis on 007 called?
Hey, Todd, it's
They hear you.
Yo, who was your character on 007 Goldeneye on N64? Who'd you go with?
007?
Can't say Odd Job.
Ooh.
Yeah, Odd Job was a cheat code.
Yeah, everybody used to race to
And the
get Odd
golden
Job.
gun.
Yeah. Damn, I'm trying to remember who I used to get.
Brain fart.
Oh, hang on. What was his name?
What is it, Jaws? A Jaw? Who?
Jaw?
Nah, he
Yeah,
don't-
there was
Was
a
it
Jaws
Jaw?
on there.
Tall dude.
He's too slow, dude.
The tall dude?
That was that's what he was.
Oh, Jaws was the tall dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get the chick. What was her name? Natalia or some shit?
I used to go with James Bond, dude.
Fucking James Bond.
Get James Bond, or his like. There was another dude that was like his enemy, his counterpart or some shit. I forget who it was.
No, I used to either get what was the villain's name? Trevelyan.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
like he was kind of
yeah.
built like James Bond, right?
Yeah, but he looked
Yeah.
like Liam Neeson or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. But he was just a little slower. But James Bond was pretty quick too.
Oh yeah, that shit was
But
dope.
like Odd Job, you should throw his hat and shit.
Yeah, like some Kung Lao shit.
Yeah, Jaws was that big dude. I couldn't stand that dude. You could never get no headshots on him.
Damn.
Damn. What's popping?
So, ain't nothing, man. Just chilling.
Yeah.
All right.
You got some more wine or what?
We got a wedding. We got a wedding coming up, innit?
Bro, I finished that bottle off last night.
Nice. Polish them off.
Wedding date coming up, April 4th.
Yeah, April 4th.
Shout out.
Your boy about to get married and all of that.
About to get married.
Oh shit.
Shit. Open bar. Hope there's a fireball there. Yeesh.
Yeah, I used to get that bitch right there.
You know, you be coming through with the minis all the time.
You know,
This
Oh,
dude,
man.
if he like
just,
what was
stick
that?
the fireball
What was
around
that
the
dude's
corner.
name in
I'll
what was his name in That's My Boy, Adam Sandler's character, Donnie something. He'd be pulling Budweisers out of his drawers and shit. Like, that's Jeffrey. Jeffrey would pull a mini bottle out his ass crack real quick. Like,
no, you got that fucking boot.
Jeff with the fireball.
Yeah, Jeff with the boot ball, the
Man,
fucking
I done served so many people
98.7 boot ball, 98.7.
I done drank so much damn fireball out of
Man.
Jeffrey's boot. There ain't no fucking joke, dude.
All right, cuz we might hop online later.
Yeah, man.
Huh?
I said we might hop online later. I'll holler at you.
Yeah. Y'all hit me up. Let me know.
All right,
Alright.
good talk.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
All right, before we kick off, man, call Rush. See if Rush gonna answer.
Think Rush gonna answer? No.
He probably gonna answer.
He ain't gonna answer Jeffrey. If Michael calls him, he'll answer.
Oh man, nah, he'll answer Jeffrey. Battery died. That's all right. Don't worry about it. Yo,
Let's kick this thing off. You want to sit over here to sign us out? What the fuck we doing over here?
oh man, sign out. You've got mail. What was your screen name? You remember? On AOL.
I think it was Mobster143.
My shit was Vanilla for Everyone with a 4. Vanilla for Everyone.
I think my shit was Mobster143
What was you,
shit,
Jeff?
So long. I really can't remember.
or Mobster843. That's what it was. I think it was like
shit.
MOBZTA.
Man, was that shit AI? I saw that they got like they're doing a new Sopranos
Yo.
shit.
You ready?
What it do?
You
dog?
live on the pod,
Hey,
man.
I
I got
tell
you
you,
on the
man.
mic right now, live on the pod.
I'm live on the pod.
Yeah,
God
don't
damn,
say no
dude.
racial shit.
Hold on, let me pull my dick out of this real quick. All right, I'm ready. What's up?
All right, just talk. Everybody can hear you.
Hey,
You
Mike,
live. 10,000 people watching.
Hey, Rush, it's Ant. Yo, listen.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Hey, Rush,
Hello?
I wanted to get you on the podcast. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I wanted to get you on the podcast live to say this to you, to tell this story live about the time I got cursed out by the prostitute in Atlanta.
Well, we was like 15 stories in the air, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, but the story is I got cursed out because of you. I didn't do anything. This bitch was mad at you, and she cursed me out.
I was on the balcony enjoying myself.
Yeah, dude. What it was is we was all on the balcony. I think we was burning or something. We was all on the balcony in Atlanta. I guess the prostitution thing is like live as a motherfucker because she was down there talking to some
I
dude.
do remember this shit.
She was
They called the room
She
and
was
shit?
walking, and the dude pulled up on her in the whip and was like, "Hey, you know, trying to." She was trying to score some money off dude, right? So fucking Mike Rush is up there like, "Hey, baby, what's up? We in room 30, whatever." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "Oh, I see you, baby. I see you." So them boys, yeah. So you left. Like there was only me and Kenny left there. Everybody left, right? So I guess she didn't score with the dude in the car in the parking lot, and he left. Y'all left. So she went to the front office, called our room number that you gave her, and was like, "Hey, let me get a lighter." I answered the phone to somebody, just like didn't call her cell phone, called the room. I pick up the loud ass ringing shit. She's like, "Let me get a lighter." I said, "I don't have a lighter." She said, "Let me get a date." She said, "Let me get a date." I said, "A what?" She said, "Let me get a date." I said, "Listen, no, hell no, bitch. Get the fuck out of here." She cursed me the fuck out. She said, "Well, don't be giving out your room information, motherfucker. You know what the fuck going on around here." Just kept reading me. I just hung up on that bitch. Man, when Mike Rush came back to the room, I said, "Let me tell you something, motherfucker." This bitch was so mad at me because of your ass. That shit was fucking crazy,
Oh my
dude.
god, dude.
God damn, boy, I thought I dodged that bullet, man. I was just getting to the show, baby.
Dude, I'm glad that you weren't there to answer that phone because that bitch would have probably ended up in the room.
Hell yeah. Who you around?
I'm with the wifey.
Oh, all right.
Shout
I wanted
out,
to.
shout
I wanted
out,
to
Mrs.
hear.
Rush.
I wanted to hear this. I was going to tell you to tell me the story about when dude wanted you to when dude wanted to hide in the closet and watch you. But you ain't got to tell that story right now.
What are you talking about? Whenever I had to knock old boy out?
No, whenever old buddy like wanted you to fucking. You were supposed to massage his wife, and then like he was like wanting to chill in the closet and watch y'all get it on.
Oh, okay. I ended up being a male stripper at one time.
I told you don't have to tell the story, bro.
So I was living.
Bro, he wants to tell it.
Put it up to the
It's
mic,
such a
Jeff.
good
This is
story.
great.
This is
We
such a
gotta
good
hear this
story.
one.
Anyway, the more of the story goes, I get done with the services, and he asked me to fuck his wife. And I told him like, nah, dude, I ain't about to fuck your wife, bro. And he's like, I'll give you $300. And I was like, I don't care. I'm not fucking your wife. So he got like aggressive with me and like got in my face and was like, you're gonna fuck my wife. And I was like, no, the fuck I ain't. And I fucking boxed him and knocked him out and left him on the couch in the hotel room. And I told his wife, I was like, sorry about that. She was like, it's okay.
You should have
I was
fucked
like,
his
I'm out.
wife after that, dude.
And then you fucked her.
Welcome to my life.
So fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, man. You know what I mean? It was like it was intense because like I had to like acting like in the moment. You know what I mean? So it was like an emergency thing. I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker's about to like beat me up because I ain't about to fuck his wife. Like what the fuck?
Hey, you're lucky you didn't have to fight his wife too,
Fucking
man.
wild.
I was telling somebody the story. I think we told it on the last pod, but I was telling somebody the story the other day when fucking Mike Raven was like, "Hey, I found this fridge for like $50 if y'all could go pick it up." I don't know how she found it. This is like before.
I remember hearing this shit was
yeah,
tiny.
yeah, this shit was before Facebook. Everything. Me and Mike
I
showed
remember
up.
hearing this.
It was like
It
it was like that double, you know what I'm saying? It was a dorm fridge, so it had like a little like I was like 1.5 foot taller than this motherfucker, and we put it in our kitchen and shit. But I remember me and Mike carried that bitch in. we sat it in the kitchen. We sat there for like 30 minutes just fucking geeking,
Looking at it.
just look. We literally stood in the kitchen, fucking just laughing at that shit. Hey, we need to bring Bomberman back. You still got Bomberman?
Oh yeah, Bomberman. Yeah, me and Clint was talking about that the other day, man. Yeah, I still fucking be rocking with the Bomberman.
Dog, that shit is fire. You ever play Bomberman?
I'm actually playing Call of Duty right now.
Oh, really? What you playing on?
PS5.
He got the golf.
Oh,
He
you got the golf?
Yeah,
say
Anthony, I was jamming that some of your jams. Don has an album put out of like yours on
All the
on
unreleased.
Bandcamp.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to it, man. Getting mine is all time fave right there.
Yeah, that's my shit, dude.
That's just fire. You got PGA?
I don't have PGA on here now. I can get it though.
All right, we be playing that shit probably like once or twice a week. Got a little group of people
man,
get on.
I'll be gaming, man. Nowadays, I'll just be chilling out, man. I don't like really going nowhere no more, unless it's like a little function thing.
Hell yeah.
Me, us
Well,
either.
hey, I'm gonna holler at you later on. I'll get your gamer tag and I'll request you, dog.
I.
Good talking to you, man. You've been the best. You've been the best person we call yet.
Fuck you, Bubba.
Man, love y'all, man. Stay up. Holla at me later.
Right on, guys.
man.
All right, Rush.
Peace.
Pretty good episode.
Pretty good episode, man.
Hold on, I got one more.
Nah, man. Let's shut this thing down.
Shout out my cameraman, Foolish,
Jeffrey.
and my phone man.
Phone man. Fucking operator.
Yeah.
Smooth operator.
Smooth operator.
yeah.
Hey, did I ever tell? Man, I'll tell you. Fuck it. I had a dope ass idea for a song. I got a beat and shit. But I wanna flip that shit. That smooth operator. I wanna do a what did I do to you, hater?
Yeah.
But be a smooth operator. You know what I'm saying? Like use that cadence, but
Who sings that song,
whatever. Deanna. Think harder. Oh, my bad. Shout out my co-host, Cousin Sal.
Sound like you made that name up.
I did.
Jeffrey.
Think harder, work smarter. If you want it to grow, just add water. It's the water pop, hey.
Y'all see you later.
A little nuts on the bottom.